In this video, we're gonna show you some more items that are commonly found in almost every Turkish house. About a couple of months ago, we were able to show you already some items that are popular in most of Turkish houses. And after realizing that many of you really liked that video and even got over 1 million views, and also in comments I realized that there are many more things to show. That is why I will show you in this video some other popular items that more likely you will find in many Turkish houses. So if you're ready, let's discover those items. So the first item will be a praying rug, and that one in Turkish is known as seccade. This one is totally handmade. This is the one that we could find at my husband's parents' house. So they already had this one, so that's why we wanted to show it to you. So this is what a prayer rug looks like. As you can see, it's very small, and it is basically for one person to pray. This one you will be able to find it mostly in every Turkish house, especially if the person or the family living in that house are Muslims, and of course they also practice their religion. So this is a very popular item in Turkish houses. And now, since we are also talking about some religious items, I wanted to show you that apart from the prayer rug, it is also very popular and common to find in almost every house these prayer beads. In Turkish are known as tesbih. So as you can see, we have some of them here, and then we have some others here. So you can find them in many colors and designs, and these are also very popular, especially for those families who are Muslim. The next item that basically we can find in mostly every Turkish house, this one will be gold. And yes, just as you just heard it, is gold. Let's remember that gold is very important in Turkish culture. This means that, for example, when a couple is about to get married and finally they have their marriage ceremony, usually all the relatives and closer friends, they are going to gift the newlywed couple some gold, and this is in order to help them in their new chapter, either to buy a house, furniture, or whatever it will be useful for them. Here in Turkey, we don't really give them house items or house supplies as in many other countries that you can either give them towels or anything for the kitchen to help them. Here in Turkey, what we do is to give them gold. So basically what this means is that is why many people as well will have gold in their houses, or even if they want to have some savings instead of having them in the local currency, many families also will decide to change those liras into gold coins. So because the gold, let's remember that will never lose its value. It will be totally the opposite. So that is why many people prefer having gold, and you will either find them in their house, or some of them also have them in the banks. We personally, my husband and I, we still have gold coins left over from when we got married, so we still have them at our house. But I wanted to show you only one coin, and there is something very interesting and at the same time a little bit funny for the Turkish culture. In the past, many people used to put all their valuable things, including gold, under the pillow. That even there is a Turkish expression saying that they have gold under the pillow. For example, this says yastık altı. For example, I'm gonna show you in this pillow. I just brought one coin from our house, and this is how it might look like. So this is the only one, but in our house we have many more, and also many people, they have them in their house, not literally under the pillow, but we keep them in a safe place. Or many other families, they might prefer to keep them at a bank. The next one will be something that many of you also already know, and this one will be a bidet. Remember that this is not common only in Turkish culture. In fact, this one we can easily find it in any Asian country and in any Muslim family as well. This is very common. In case that you don't know what a bidet is, this is a little thing that we can find inside the toilets, and this one is used to have a more depth clean after you finish your needs. So this is very helpful, very useful, and you can find it in every Turkish house. Now let's move on to the next item, and right now we are about to eat, so that is why you can see many things here on the kitchen and food ready. So my apologies for that, but we are about to eat. But for this, I want to show you that also in every Turkish house we will find, of course, these ones are a must, are the tea glasses. These beautiful tulip tea glasses. So these are the ones that we always use for the Turkish tea. And you can find them in different sizes, a little bit bigger, a little bit narrow or smaller. It is all up to you. But these ones are a must in every Turkish home. And in my latest video also, I told you about the Turkish coffee, that the Turkish coffee is always found in every Turkish home, but I didn't tell you that also we must have the Turkish coffee cups. So the Turkish coffee cups will look something like this. Also, you can find them in many colors, designs, and shapes, but they have to be small cups. So these are a must-have in every Turkish home. This other one is one food, and this is mostly every person and mostly every Turkish family, because let's remember that yogurt is a favorite food of mostly every person, and we eat it with rice, with literally everything. So we have many foods that are mainly made with yogurt, so that's why mostly in every Turkish house there is yogurt, either the one bought from the market, or also many Turkish women, they even do it on their own, like homemade yogurt. And it is very easy. For example, my mother-in-law, she always does it handmade, is homemade, and it's delicious. So let me show you. So she made already something like this, and right now at this point I cannot eat without yogurt. I mean, for example, when I cook rice or even kuru fasulye, which are the Turkish beans, I always need to have yogurt at home, because without them, they don't taste the same. And I'm gonna continue with something about food. Let's remember that also Turkiye, here breakfast is a big thing. Either it doesn't matter if it's those huge breakfasts that we usually see on social media, but at least if you are in a rush, at least usually Turks, they have some cucumber, tomato, a little bit of cheese, olives, and bread, and of course chai. But for that, usually at Turkish homes, they're gonna use something like this, or also something like this, like several of them, different sizes, different designs, different colors, and this is where they're gonna put either a cucumber or tomato or whatever they want. So these ones in Turkish are known as kahvaltılık. So this is where usually the Turkish breakfast is served and then is displayed on the table. And another important item in almost every Turkish home is of course the Holy Quran. In case that you don't know what the Holy Quran is, well, this is a holy religious book. It's like the Bible. So for the Islam will be the Quran. So especially if the family is Muslim, and they more likely they will have the Holy Quran. So this is another item that should be in every Turkish home as well. Even though many people also might not be practicing the Islam, more likely you can find a Quran somewhere in their house as well. And of course, I'm moving on to my favorite item. And yes, this is a cat. You know that in Turkish society, cats are very loved, and most of Turkish families also have a cat at their homes, and we are not the exception. So in my house, we have a cat. We rescued him about 6 years ago from the street, and now he's our lovely baby. So he is not kind of comfortable to be in front of the camera, because he's just saying, "Sorry, mom, I'm just way too handsome to be seen by all the world." So I'm just letting him go. But yeah, cats are very popular, and most of Turkish families will have at least one cat. Please let me know in comments below what are some of those items that are also similar, or that we can find them at your house even though you're not Turkish and you live in another country, because I love to read every single comment and see the similarities between every culture. If you like this video and enjoy it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this about Istanbul and Turkish culture every week. See you next time. Bye bye.